Paddack stuff has played up 2 starts now. To kind of see him get out of, he called it dead arm, but to just the stuff funk that he was in, and to see him bounce back like this, what's it been like for 2 starts now?
Yeah, the last 2 starts, the way the ball's leaving his hand is really, it's different than it was earlier in the year. He looked like he was more staying under control early in the year, but the way that not just the arm, but the whole delivery is kind of working together right now. It looks explosive, and the ball's really flying out. And he still has the same good command. He was able to attack hitters really good. He worked ahead of most of them, and when he didn't, he still, I think, kind of slowed himself down, realized I have to get back in this at bat, and continue to make good pitches. His pitches were good today. His fastball really was just, it looked really effective overall. He mixed through some breaking balls, but the fastball, I mean, it looked good.
To kind of just help the curveball and slider just kind of play up, though. It looked like he was getting a lot more of the curveball swing and misses.
I think the curveball was good. I think that's always going to be the case, you know. And I don't know. I'm not watching every pitch on the radar gun, but when you see a lot of mid-90s fastballs, pretty well located, with good ride, good carry on the ball that way. I mean, as a hitter, if you kind of close your eyes and think of yourself as that, you really have to fight and work really hard to take a swing that you're almost trying to swing over the ball to try to hit some of these pitches that he's throwing. They were really good, and yes, those breaking balls are going to play up because of it.
Royce hits a home run his first game back on the road, first game back here naturally. Just goes yard.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. It's, you know, impressive, but nothing that would shock you at this point. You know, he's a very dangerous hitter. A lot of swings that he takes, they're on a really good plane, and they're very, you know, the bat moves really fast. His hands move fast, and you know, you feel like every swing something good could happen for your team, and that's really what you're looking for. It's not totally normal. You don't see it all the time, but it's something that he's capable of, and we've already seen it from him a good handful of times since he's returned. And I think he's settling in, and he already feels good. I think he feels like himself at the plate. Probably still working through some minor timing things, you know, because he's only been back for a little while, but he already looks pretty good to me.
What did it do for Chris? I mean, the first 2 batters reached tonight, he's able to settle in and lock in and get out of that inning clean. What did it do for him just to set the tone for the night? Yeah,
it probably gives him, you know, springboards him a little bit, gives him some good confidence going into the rest of the game. Even with some base runners getting on. Well, one, you know, you learn from those at bats, and he did. He adjusted nicely from those at bats. But also, he still probably knew that the stuff was good. You know, it doesn't take long to figure out what he's got that day, and he used it, and he used it really effectively, really the whole game. You know, a lot of the swings that they took, they stayed on a few pitches, and were able to kind of, you know, spray him around the field good. So, you know, it makes it tough because, you know, they're not going to go up there and just taking big hacks, and you know, it's hard to take advantage of guys when they're just trying to have good at bats, and that's what they tried to do. But he was able to do it by getting ahead and pitching like that the whole game.
Playing up last start, but you didn't get the results. But to have it play up again and to get the 6 1/3 shutout today, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, it meant a lot. You know, you go over to New York, rough first inning, then I was pretty dominant the next 10 hitters. I knew my stuff was there. Just a couple things out of my control that happened, unfortunately. This whole week, I just told myself, you know, continue to stay on the gas. Everything has been sharp. My velo's been back. My stuff is in a good spot. I'm in a good spot mentally. It's a long season. You know, me and Pablo, when we just got back from Pittsburgh, we sat down with each other and was just like, hey, man, you have 20 starts, I have 19. How are we going to change this around? You know, I lean on you, you lean on me. We have to change something. And we just, you know, we started holding each other accountable, not be a victim out there. Why us? Why is stuff out of our control happening to only us? And it just goes to show tonight, you know, Vasky called a great game. Kudos to him. He was able to swing the bat for us tonight as well. But I just felt like myself out there tonight. It was fun. You know, I was able to get that emotion back that I feel like I haven't had the past couple starts. So being able to bounce back after a rough one in New York, it's always a fun one.